just hit it in this. And good afternoon. I'm your friend Scotty Ray as we track the weather for this afternoon. A test run. I think we're back up and working again properly. Hope so anyway. If it's not, please let us know if there's an issue that you hear or see something that's not quite working right. First off, a few of the places that are going to be letting out early. If I can pull that up and talk about these closing. I just got word that Kemper Academy is postponed theirs till 1:30. I know we had put 1 o'clock. That's at 1:30 is when they will get out today. Newton County Schools dismissing now within 8 minutes. We also have Philadelphia Public Schools, and we got this posted. If you want to see this, you can go to our webpage and look at all of this. Winston Academy dismissed at 11:30 today. Louisville school districts at 1:30. Another 35 minutes or so left on that. Russell Christian Academy. The only thing I've gotten there is their game tonight has been canceled, and Lauderdale County Schools, I believe the elementary will dismiss at 1:45, and then the high school at 2 p.m. today. So that's what we've got going there. I hope everybody's doing well. There's a lot of unexplained that is coming. Most of the area under a level 4 out of 5. Now, let me show you what we've got. We just got a tornado watch issued a few moments ago, roughly 20 to 30 minutes ago. Let's pull up Reading Honda radar for you to take a look at what we've got this afternoon. All of this yellow is a tornado watch. And if you'll notice here, Lauderdale County, Clark County, these areas here are not in that. This is a aerial flood watch. All of this bright yellow is a tornado watch. And as we look at this, storms are going to start to develop a little bit later. If you're going to be in the Philadelphia area, 5 o'clock, be ready. Philadelphia, Starkville area, Louisville area. It's going to be some kind of ferocious in this area around 5 to 6 p.m. tonight. This goes on the National Weather Service, not giving a lot of information as to what they put as the exact time that we'll have all this. The only thing that they've really told us is 1 p.m., 6 a.m. end time for everything. Anna McKee telling us that the EMCC dismissing at 1 today. So that's good news to know that. Now, let's look at what is concerning that is already starting here. Let's go to Louisiana. Here's the Mississippi state line right here. Here's Natchez, Mississippi. Let's zoom in on this. We already have a tornado watch issued right now. There was 2 right before I hit the button. We've got 1 right now. And we look at this. This is a tornado warning until 1:15. We see that this is going to be for southeast Avalos County and northeast St. Landry Parish. And I said county before. Everything in Louisiana is a parish. As you'll see this is going to be coming across Bayou Kern around 1:15 is what we see here. Let's back this out and look at this. Now, if you were to come into this storm and take a look at this, this is a 6.7 on a scale of 1 to 10. Normally, when you get over a 7, start looking for these to touch down and be on the ground. Now, that isn't always true. Sometimes they'll touch down at 5 as Mother Nature. But you start seeing the more likelihood of this happening once they reach that 7. A pretty nasty storm as we look at this and the points that is headed there. And this will make its way on into Mississippi before long. You'll look at this. Tornado warning there. We have another one over here in Louisiana that's cutting up quite a bit of rain there. It also rated at a 6.7, although no warning with that in this area. But these are particularly heavy areas. Now, let's back out and look at this. We've already had some activity going on up here in the northwest corner of Mississippi that is moving into Alabama, as we'll see right here. All right, y'all see this up here in the northeast corner? Let's zoom in on this where you can take a look here. This is Stalo, just north of Tupelo. And again, this area not under a tornado watch either, but look at the rain that has come through here in the last little bit. Belmont, as this makes its way into Alabama, and that's got sheer winds of 70 miles an hour here just across that Bama line. Muscle Shoals, if you're watching from that area, you need to be prepared for some heavy, heavy activity coming across there. We move right across here, Hamilton, Alabama, this Bear Creek area. Look at that. Right there. We got 81 mile an hour sheer winds coming in on that. Let's see here. We just got word that Neshoba Central is dismissing at 2 o'clock today. We just got that, but a very serious storm right there. Again, here's Bear Creek as we look at this, Hackleberry in these areas there. So we come across and look at some of these different areas. Well, we go to the west side of the state, just due north of Vicksburg, Highway 61, as you follow up through this area here, Rolling Fork. Right in that area, we got a storm there. It's going to be at Delta City, Vickyland. And again, no warnings with this, but still heavy rain involved with this. We have another storm here, this pouring rain in between Leland and Moorhead, Mississippi, in that area there in the Mississippi Delta. Now, let's talk about what caused this just a moment ago. Right in here, this yellow area, while Lauderdale County isn't. Let's turn on our severe weather of what the National Weather Service is thinking at this point. It has moved just a little bit. As this took most of Lauderdale County earlier, this has now decreased and moved to the West Lauderdale area. Our level 4 area now cuts across. Let's zoom in on this and take a look at our locations of what we've got going on here in Lauderdale County. As you'll look at this will come across right there at the Red Goat, Newton County. Come into Lauderdale County across Highway 494, make its way up to Chet's Paint and Body, right out past Covington's Fish Farm, and then right across where the Samdale Monument is on into Kemper County, taking in most of Kemper County again. So we've got the majority of Lauderdale County now under a 3, and that northwest corner being a 4. Most of Newton County, just the extreme southeastern corner here, is a 3, and the remainder of it's a 4. Decatur and those areas there. You go up here. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier. It's going to be a tremendous storm that we're watching that's going to roll through here, cross into Philadelphia, and be all up in this area here between Philadelphia, take in a little bit of Newton, and go into the Starkville area. It is likely that somewhere in Mississippi today, there's no way to take your finger and pinpoint, yes, it's going to be right here or there. No way to do that. But we do know and expect tornado warnings to be issued. Now, can Lauderdale County be put back into this, under this tornado watch? It can be. We've got this until 6 a.m. unless they do an update here in a little while and change their minds. At this point, we don't see that happening. This is a threat that's going to go into the evening hours. We'll be here. We'll know more in a little bit. We'll probably hook up with Stormin' Norman in just a little bit and find out more from him of his thoughts, and we'll do a combined weather forecast together here in a little bit. I do see that we've gotten, let's pull this back up. As we go to the northwest corner of the state, Indianola, we now have a severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued until 1:45. Just a few moments ago, they issued one there for Sunflower and LaFleur County until 1:45. Severe thunderstorm located over Indianola, moving to the northeast at 65 miles an hour is what we're seeing there. And we're going to see more of this just popping up all afternoon. We'll be here to watch it, be on top of it, and let you know if it becomes a threat for you. Nothing worse than weather, and it always is scary when they put in this, that this could last in these overnight hours, isn't it? Now, another thing that I was looking at that I want to show you is I was looking at gust, and I want you to see this. Let me find my little radar that's got that on it of what we're doing, of the wind. Yeah, the wind gusts that are out there. Let's pull this up. We can see this. Here's Meridian, and you look at this right at Key Field. We're looking at 20-mile-an-hour gusts right now. Let's go just a little bit east here. 23, 24. Are y'all seeing this? The further east as this storm is, you see that wind jetting up through here, right in here. Let's zoom in where you can see this a little bit better. Tum Suba, y'all are tracking around 27-mile-an-hour gust right now. It's windy out there. And what does that mean for you? It means probably at some point we're going to have power outages because all these limbs bending and popping. It just happens all the time. As we go up, let's go up 39 as you go toward DeKalb. We're looking at 24, 25. As you reach DeKalb, you're looking at 27-mile-an-hour gust. Scuba, you're looking at 25. Let's go over to Union. 31-mile-an-hour gusts there. As we go into Decatur, we're sitting at 24. And in the Newton area, you're somewhere around 25-mile-an-hour gusts as we look at this. Chunky, y'all are at 27. It's a lot of breeziness outside today as you'll look at all of this. As we go up here through, let's go up Knoxville County. We didn't look at any of this. On Macon there. 29-mile-an-hour gust as we crawl across 14 toward downtown Louisville, 27, 31. Look at that. And by the time you reach all the way over here to Louisville, we're showing gust of about 34 miles an hour. And again, that's gust is what we've got. So we're watching all of this. I think I got a little bit of a lag going on. We'll get that fixed here in just a moment, do a reboot and get everything going. So that's where we are. We'll be back with updates throughout the afternoon to let you know exactly what is going on with the weather. As warning and watches get put out, we'll be there for you. Sandra, how are you doing there? Also, we see Ann McKee. Glad to see you joining us. Pat and Jim Coker. Paul Smith watching as well this afternoon. Charlie Wiggins, good to see y'all. We will be here throughout all of this to let you know exactly what happens with the weather and any updates that need to be put out. Now, if you've got a closing or anything like that is coming up or a delay, please let us know. Inboxes or drop us a email at scottyray1969@aol.com. We'll see you then. We'll be back again with another update before long. Thank y'all for dropping by, and we'll be back to keep you up to date with the very latest here at the Scotty Ray Report.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners: